What's up, YouTube? Okay, we're gonna talk about my favorite cars. Now, I'm not talking about all of them because I'd need a separate YouTube channel to talk about all of them. I have way too many. But here's some of my favorite cars. We're gonna go through them now. Let's get into it, dude. So this car is my ultimate #1 dream car. This is the 1971 Plymouth Superbird. This car is sick. It's mean looking and super aerodynamic looking for its time. This car was built with one thing in mind: go fast. Because why? Because race car. Chrysler actually had a missile division back in the day, and they had one of their top engineers building missiles come design this car. How crazy cool is that? My ultimate favorite car. I'm a Dodge guy. Anybody knows that who knows me. This right here is my #1 favorite. Number 2 is, of course, the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. This is an all-wheel drive twin turbo, was designed with one thing in mind: fast AF. Power from none other than the RB26 inline 6 with 2 parallel turbos. This car is a beast, making 276 horsepower at 7,000 RPMs and 289 pounds of torque at 4,400 RPMs. What a nasty machine, and it's a gorgeous car to look at. I mean, this is my #2 favorite dream car, the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. Number 3, the Chrysler 300 SRT8. I love these cars. I love the way they look. Again, big Mopar fan. This is a sweet car, especially when they're kitted out and done a lot of aftermarket modifications, especially the Liberty Walk body kit shown here. I mean, these cars are just awesome. I love them, and they're fast. Number 4, people. Yep, we're talking about the Datsun 240Z. This car is awesome. It's a classic. Another car I'd love to have. They're cool looking. They're fast, moddable. Just an all around fun car to go cruising the streets in. Number 5, the Lexus IS 300. Lame little car when you stock, but with the right modifications and body kits, it can be a fun little car. It's not the fastest car, but you can make them pretty quick, adding some aftermarket performance parts. I mean, they just look mean when they're lowered and have a nice body kit and some other modifications done to the car. I like them. Pretty cool. I would own one. Okay, this next one might be a shock to some people, but yes, we're going to talk about the Pontiac Grand Prix GTP and GXP. These cars are awesome. The GXP comes with a V8 in it, and the GTP is a supercharged 3800. And the 3800 engines, man, they were bulletproof. One of the best engines, in my opinion, that came out of GM in a very long time. And of course, it's no longer in production. What a shame. These cars are fun. I had one. This one was mine in modification form, getting ready to paint it. Just an outstanding fun car, and I really miss it. I would love to have another one again. Number 7. The Dodge Daytona Shelby Z. That's right. How many of you actually knew Carroll Shelby design some cars for Dodge. Here's one of them. This car I'd love to have. If I had it, I think I'd keep it bone stock with maybe some aftermarket wheels. Fun little turboed engine. This thing would zip around. They sound pretty cool with aftermarket pipes on it. Probably another thing I would do to it. I'd love it to have one in blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors, but my ultimate favorite color is lime green. Just a pretty cool car to have in the collection. Since it was designed by none other than the legend Carroll Shelby. And it's, of course, a Mopar baby. Number 8. The Plymouth Prowler. It's not a fast car by any means, but it is cool looking. Well, at least I think. A lot of people think this car is just hideous. I think they're cool. They look like a modern hot rod. This car was out around 1999. And yeah, not fast, but it would be a fun, cool car to drive around and just, go cruising on the weekend. Number 9. The 1947 Chevy Fleetmaster. I love old cars too. These things look cool when they're chopped and dropped. They're really popular in the lowrider community, and they've been in many lowrider magazines. Awesome car. I love them. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video so far. We're on to the last and final car. This may shock some people. A lot of you might not even have heard of this car, because I've talked about it before to people I've worked with and people I've seen out in public, and they had no idea it existed. And it does. Check it out, the last and final car. Let's get into it. Number 10, the final car on the list, the Chrysler Crossfire SRT6. The Chrysler Crossfire SRT is an 18-valve, 3.2-liter V6 supercharged Mercedes AMG engine. Awesome. 0 to 60 in 5.4 seconds. Chrysler and Mercedes got together and built this Chrysler Crossfire SRT6. It's an awesome little car. Wish they would have kept the production on it longer than they did. Sweet car. I would love to have one in my collection.